Welcome to A Fathered Home, a podcast from Faith and Flow, where heaven meets moms in the real world. I'm Marlies, and every week we spend just a few minutes together discovering practical, faith-filled encouragement to help you renew your mind, strengthen your heart, and walk a little closer with God. Let's dive right in. Breathing techniques. Ladies, this is not wishful thinking. I know that everyone in your life is telling you, just breathe. There's a reason it actually works. This is based on actual science. So what happens is your parasympathetic nervous system gets activated, and this nervous system is responsible for relaxation and rest. So the moment you start breathing, it sends more oxygen to the brain and to your muscles and nerves, and everything gets more oxygen, and then you actually relax. So here's 6 techniques that you can use, and for your kids as well. So for the kids, practice this even though there's not an emotional thing happening, because then if that emotional thing happens, then you can quickly tell them, okay, let's do this thing, or let's do the other one, or whatever one you choose, so that it's not something new that they quickly have to learn while in an emotional state. Okay, it's already there. They already know about it, so let's refer back to it. This is for calming your emotions or your child's emotions. Different breathing exercises. So the first thing is the triangle. And for the triangle, you're going to use the same numbers. This depends on your children, on your own breath, on how fit you are. All of the things that make you breathe. You can use something like 4, 4, 4. So it's a triangle. So you have 3 sides. So you can use 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 7, 7, 7. It depends on yourself and what is comfortable for you or your child. So what you're going to do is you're going to draw a triangle. And you can do this on your hand, on your arm, on your leg, on a table, wherever you are. Draw the triangle with your fingers. So you're going to breathe in for 4 and hold it for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out for 4. Okay, so that's 4 seconds up, in, not up, up and in. Hold it for 4 seconds that you're down, or however you trace your triangle, and then out for the same amount of time. The next one is very easy, and I prefer this one with my kids because there's no counting involved and there's no thinking. It's really just a simple breathe in, breathe out. So what you're going to do, again, anywhere where you want, you trace your circle. So for the top half, you're going to breathe in, and for the bottom half, you're going to breathe out. Okay, so it's in and out. That is the whole breathing exercise. You can do this very slowly, and when you get to the halfway mark, you kind of pause for a moment, just to hold it for a moment, and out, and in and out. This one works very well to calm the children down and yourself. All right, then there's nostril breathing, which is, it's used in yoga techniques as well. So the principle of it is you close one nostril, you breathe through one nostril in and out deeply, and then you repeat it on the other side. So this is the nostril breathing, and this helps to, you kind of focus on really inhaling everything that you can. It focuses the breath. It's a very, very quick way to really calm you down very quickly. So it takes a couple of breaths only to calm you down with the nostril breathing. One side in and out, and then the other side in and out, and then you can rotate, okay, until you feel really calm. Then you've got the 4, 7, 8 breathing. And again, this is depending on yourself and your breath and your child's breath, because if you think about it, I can breathe maybe longer in or longer out than my child can. So adjust these numbers as you can, but the principle of it is you've got about 4 seconds to breathe in, Then you hold it for 7 seconds, which is kind of long for me personally, and then you breathe out for 8 seconds. So remember, by the out being longer than the in, where in your first the triangle is the same. If your out is bigger, longer than your in breath, then you actually expel all the carbon dioxide from your lungs. So this is a very nice exercise to really take cleansing breaths in and hold it for 7 seconds or however long you can, and then really concentrate on the out and just breathe everything out that you can, as long as you can. So this one, you might hyperventilate if you continue this too long. So only take 3 to 5 breaths if you do this one. Okay, the next one. The next exercise technique, number 5, is the breathing out really hard by making a noise while you do it. For some reason, this just helps. It just expels all the stress and the anxiety that was in your muscles. So you breathe normally in, and when you breathe out, you go, so you make it really loud. That helps. Okay, and whatever noise you want to make, you just make a noise and you let it all out. Then the last one is by breathing mindfully. So this is where you will typically close your eyes and focus on your breath. You try to think, and I know that it's a really difficult thing to do at first. This takes practice to only focus on your breath. But you will close your eyes and just focus on your lungs expanding and extracting. You can add a sentence to make this a more focused exercise. For example, in with the good, out with the bad. In with the good, out with the bad. And you just repeat that over and over. By closing your eyes, you don't have to say it out loud, just in your mind. And you just breathe normally and easily, as deeply as you are comfortable with. And you can, of course, adjust your sentence, whatever you want to do, in with light, out with darkness, whatever it is that you want to add then to your sentence. So that is 6 quick breathing exercises to help you and your child to really calm down fast, to regulate your emotions. And this is for all emotions, whether you are feeling kind of down and depressed, or tired, or angry, especially anger with the kids as well. If they get that, I want to break something, I'm going to fight with my sibling, whatever it is, you can use these techniques. They will help to calm you down. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me today. If this episode encouraged you and you'd like to continue your journey, you'll find faith-filled journals, Bible studies, guided resources, and more at the Faith and Flow shop. And if you're a mom rebuilding after divorce and would like personal support, I'd love to invite you to book a free clarity session with me. You'll find all the links down below in the show notes. Until next time, keep flowing with faith, and may your home always be fathered by His presence.